Okay.
Yo, what up, everybody? How are we doing today? We are back really early today with Dawntrail.
Woo!
Got Jackie here. We're just
Yeah.
gonna jump into the MSQ because we're excited.
You're on an island.
Yeah.
Is mine that cool? Oh, I did upgrade it, didn't I? I don't remember it looking that
Yours
cool.
is definitely not as cool as mine.
Fuck you.
It took my main scenario quest is in not Ulda.
Oh, actually, no.
It's in
It's not a main
Charlie.
scenario quest. Sorry, I've got a new world to explore.
Yep, mine's in Charlie somewhere.
In the Northern Empty. Is that Old Charlian? Oh my goodness. I can't move the thing
Mine's
on my
locked.
map.
Mine's red.
What do you mean red?
Dawntrail installed and registered. I might not have registered it. I installed it but not registered it.
Oh, is that what you did?
That's probably why nothing's working, right?
Mine, when I logged in, it said, have you registered? And I was like, yeah. It was that simple.
Alright, well I'm gonna exit the game and try to figure that out then real quick. I knew something was messed up.
And I'll try and find out where I'm meant to go, because it's not in my...
Hide my screen for a sec.
Okay. I'll try and work out if I can actually find the new world. The Northern Empty. Oh, here it is. Oh, Charlie on. DBD. I've definitely got 2 blue quests here in Oldar. A new world.
Is it Lodestone or is it the website? Register.
Mine was just as I logged into the game.
You didn't have to go on a website?
No.
It's probably gonna be messed up. The website's gonna be traffic jammed.
What, when you try and log back in?
I'm just trying to log in. The register.
Do, do, do.
Maybe it's Bog Station.
Mine was all just when I logged in. That's Lodestone. Or whatever the login in screen was. It says, do you want to register? And I just said yeah. I might have to change your title to say that you're playing Final Fantasy when you get in, by the way.
Good.
Do, do, do.
think I found it. I'm just gotta find my CD keys.
I'll turn my mic off while I'm eating.
ASMR, eat, it's fine.
No, not if it's so crunchy you can hear it.
It's not working. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna hop back in and see if I can do it from the game then. None of the registration codes are working on our website.
Damn, your registration looks so complicated.
I think the registration site's messed up right now. I think that's what's going on. I think there's too much traffic. Even though the game is getting in pretty easily, the sites are messed up. Yeah, it's not letting me do anything. I can't find the register. Steam says I have the games, but I won't let me put in the codes.
I think you do have to go to the MOG station. Is that where you are?
Yeah.
Enter expansion registration code.
Please note that Dawntrail full registration codes can only be redeemed on the Mog Station from July 2nd.
From July 2nd?
How's Knack playing then?
And me? Okay. You can check whether or not you have early access unlocked using... Can't... The code for early access is the same one that got you the earring and the Zidane minion. The full game codes that are currently being sent out are only for the full release and cannot be registered till Tuesday. You should have an early access code.
Early access periods, players must either redeem their registration code or move their characters out of Dawntrail areas if not planned support. Players do not lose character. I mean, I definitely have 2 codes, and I'm looking at them both.
You can check whether or not you have early access unlocked using the service account status page.
I haven't registered anything, so I don't know to register for. Supposed to be the pre-purchase bonus code. Try this again. Because my code's invalid. Oh, now it worked. There we go. Okay, so now I go to server status account. Where would it say early access? No, it says I have it.
Okay, good. Maybe you're set now then. I've got 1 piece of apple left.
Alright, logging out. Logging back in. Try again. That's why I didn't get my earrings. By the way.
I guess it'll be in your mail now then. Your earring and your minion.
Zidane, right? FF9.
Yeah.
Here's all the stuff I think I expected. Here we go. Now it says Dawntrail. Okay, here we go.
Okay, good. Right. I'm switching my mic off while I eat my last bit of apple.
Now it's updating. I got a meter to fill up. I'll be right back.
Dum dum dum. 10 minutes.
Alright, let's do this properly. Let's go.
I didn't watch mine. I just pressed woo as soon as it came on.
I'm watching it again. There we go.
I'm not being Dungeon Master anymore now we've got new.
Wow, that's a way better opening. That was loud.
What was?
The game was loud.
Oh. I can't hear yours, obviously.
It's a cooler opening. Okay, it didn't play a movie then. Oh well.
I think if you left it long enough, it might have.
Nah, I don't need to do that.
It didn't go.
Usually it just plays.
There you go, I did it for you.
No, not so far away.
I don't know what to call myself now. I can't be Dungeon Master.
Why can't you be Dungeon Master?
Because there's new dungeons.
So you can still be Dungeon Master.
No.
It's gonna be a new Dungeon Master title when you beat the new one.
Yeah, so I'll wait. Oh, I changed it. I didn't want to do that.
Are you ready?
Sure. I'm going to be Imperial Nuisance.
Where are you?
I am
fade?
just...
Are we in different channels?
I hope not. I am Instance, though.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just go back to normal now. No, I still don't have a currency down. But
Oh yeah, well you don't have any money then. So it says you return
there's
to the
something
party.
wrong with my PC and high graphics, I guess. It's fine. We can just read it. Ready?
I'm just on my way to make sure I can find you. Hopefully if you've it says you've returned to the party, so I'm hoping you are with me. But I can't see you.
No.
So we are Instance then. So we know that Ajika's a boy in this.
Alright, let's go.
Right, hang on, I've just clicked on Ajika. There's a message. Okay.
You're Rico.
No, he's a boy.
Welcome back, Little Spoon. I just had a word from Aaronvale. Seems he's managed to secure passage to Turo aboard a guild ship vessel. Why don't you wait in the main hall while I go and inform your travel companions? It should only take a moment.
Oh, that was a good do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
These tunes, that's what I mean. New battle music and everything.
Destination. Is that a new carpet? I like the carpet.
I'm pretty sure it's the same one. Every time we've been here.
Was Aaronville the blue person? The tall
is
blue
the bunny rabbit.
guy? Yeah, but a guy.
Yeah, the guy bunny rabbit. The dark one.
Is he not? Yeah. Oh, not dark blue.
He's black, isn't he?
I don't know. I'm just seeing a horrible cobweb.
Ojika gave us the good news. We've made ready to set sail at a moment's notice.
The only one yet to arrive is Aaronville himself. I have to try and remember to do actual. Oh gosh, he's not blue at all.
Ah, you're all here. It took some persuasion, but the Gleaners Guild ship has granted us places aboard a vessel bound for Turo. There will be other passengers, researchers and artisans and the like, so we'll need to share deck space.
That's fine, Aaronville. I doubt anyone expected we'd have a ship all to ourselves.
They're not casting off just yet, so if you have any lingering concerns, now is the time to voice them. That's a girl.
I wouldn't call it a concern, but everyone's still clear on what it is we'll be doing in Chiral, yes?
We've not forgotten. The nation of Toliola is in the midst of deciding its next ruler. As your chosen allies, we shall assist you during the rite of succession and support your bid to become Dawn's servant.
In addition to that, Alphino and I have another objective. As part of its reconstruction, Garlemald seeks ways to reconcile and re-engage with its neighbours. By visiting Tyrell, we hope to learn more about how its myriad cultures interact with one another, how they find common ground, develop stronger ties, the sort of insights that might help our friends in Ilsabard. But we'll pursue this goal in our own time. You can be assured that we'll give the contest all due attention. That's all I ask. Otherwise, you're welcome to do as you like. You wanted to find out about your grandfather, right, Crow? Yes, as far as we could determine from the old missive I found, he had been tasked with investigating the Golden City by your father, the Dawn Servant.
She's wearing the earring.
Yeah. Yet oddly enough, we have no record of that investigation in our archives, and nothing to explain the earring which accompanied the letter. Thus, for reasons both official and personal, I should very much like to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm sure there will be a chance to speak with Papa. You can get your answers right from the source. I look forward to meeting him. In any case, you're not the only one with an interest in the City of Gold. Yeah.
The Golden City is a children's bedtime story. I am part of this expedition only because the Third Promise has commanded that I serve as guide.
Still playing the part of the stoic servant, I see. What of you? Don't you dare tell me you've changed your mind.
We're sailing, let the wind take us. Such pleases. We won't make you Dawn servant. We won't make you Dawn servant by standing here and talking about it. I go whosoever adventure be found. Hoist sail.
Really? I like the middle one.
Go for it.
No. Well, it'll just say the same thing anyway, won't it?
Most likely. Or get one different response, but it's still, you're still going no matter what.
Yeah, I went with that one. I like, a woman of action.
Right then, if all are still committed to the journey, then I say we make ready to depart. Alright, talking to Aaronville. Now we're finally in the same zone now.
Yep.
We still have a weird ass dinosaur worm thing, bookworm. Eager as they are, the others have already left for the harbor. We're not in danger
my
of
minion.
We're not in danger of missing
one of
the
the
boarding
Pokemon
call,
ones.
but perhaps we should be on our way as well.
He's one of the Pokemon ones.
Yokai Watch.
But he's got the
Completely different from
whatever they
Pokemon.
were.
That's
Whatever
insulting.
they were, whatever they were. Those last things that we had to collect, he's one of them. And he's got the clover on him, so that's good.
Savoring the moment? I can feel your excitement, your eagerness to explore the unknown.
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
Do not be so quick to relax.
He's already got the paintbrush.
Oh, Tyrell may seem but a
Trial.
short sail away.
Oh, yeah.
The vast seas between brim with peril. The treacherous waters of Shade's Triangle alone have claimed countless vessels. Even following the safe route plotted by Admiral Bufiswin herself, this will be no pleasure cruise.
Perhaps, but my voyage here was uneventful enough.
Bufiswin.
Disappointingly so.
Either way, the two of you have first-hand experience, which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
Aye, it's nothing new to us.
All aboard!
Why is it me doing that noise?
It's time. I trust you have everything you need?
It's like I'm overdressed. Like I should be wearing like summer wear. It's like a
No, I was-
vacation.
And
I
so
unglamoured.
was our ship
I was
cast
like,
off
no.
from the docks.
I'm gonna play my warrior
We sail west,
properly.
as Cattenram did some 80 years past, bound for the New World, known to her children as the continent of Toral.
So this is it. This is our Dawntrail.
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me!
I can't do her
Not
accent, so I'm not
Lamat.
even gonna try.
You don't do any accent.
I know. That's because it would be so bad.
Why don't you get better? Some of practice.
I don't even insult other people. Like Aaronville, his voice is some kind of Scandinavian, like Danish or something.
Yeah, I don't really drive her either. I just try to do his like pitch of voice, not his accent.
I know Cryle should be deeper than you'd expect. Tuliolal.
Smooth sailing so far?
Alice so
So
small.
far, so good. But this sea, she's a fickle one. Calm one moment, blowing a gale the next.
I'll take my rest while I can then.
Oh my gosh, your stream is so far behind me.
We left port what seems an age ago now, and we've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Toral was far, but it's another thing to really know. Speaking of which, some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of succession. Since we still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have questions of your own. Did you look out across these same waters, Grandfather?
Dum, 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 dum.
Retired mercenary first.
Hang on. Oh look, it's Nick.
It's here! It's here! I had problems in the beginning though. I didn't register the game. I had to register it. We're delayed here. We're working on it.
He kept saying, I don't have the earrings. I was like, check your mail.
I didn't have the earring. I
Yeah,
know.
well, we know why now.
Are you doing retired mercenary? It's my first day one expansion. I've been behind for so long.
The last expansion was the day. The last one, Nick, was the purge day.
Alright. I'll be retired. You could be. You'd be retired. I'll be early adventurer, I guess.
Hang on, I haven't got to anyone else yet.
What are you doing? I thought you said I was so far behind.
Yeah, and then I waited for you, and then you carried on when I waited. And now Cryle's looking at things.
It was all voice acted. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, but you still had to click through it. But I'd waited and didn't realise you'd clicked through. My name is not Jacko. I definitely giggled quite a lot that day.
There was no more deaths. That's why she got a new one.
Okay, which way did you say you were going first?
Retired.
Early adventurer. Oh, you went to the retired. Okay. I'll be retired mercenary. I'm lizardy today. I see you in the Eorzea before, you great and famous hero. Gah, I've had enough of playing the simpleton. There was a time when we took great pains to maintain the deception, but with more of you Eorzeans coming to Toral, it's becoming impractical. Besides, my mercenary days are over. Too many of us of our warband have fallen, and so we head home to lick our wounds. Early adventurer?
My story? Well, since you asked, I wanted to retrace the historic journey of the great Ram. You know, the first Eorzean to set foot on Toral, almost 80 years ago. The Mamul Jaw's leader is said to have welcomed Ram with open arms and sent him home with a bounty of silverware as a token of their friendship. But the real treasure was the crops he brought back, with potatoes, tomatoes, and corn, which spread across Eorzea like wildfire. His grand adventure led to the culinary revolution. The tales say Ram returned to Toral several times after that, but his ship vanished during his last recorded voyage, and he was never heard from again. That even a seasoned explorer like him can meet such an end is testimony to the ocean's power.
Okay, who's up here?
How about down here? How about down here? This font guy, on Gene Payne. Got him?
Oh God. Ponjontaine.
Yeah.
Oh, this will be my first visit to Toral. Ponjontaine's the name. I was working at Esheim's Aesthetics in Uldar, you see, but my employment with them came to an end. He was sacked for doing something dodgy. That's why I visited Charlian in the hopes of starting over. While I was attempting, and failing, to find a new job, I seized the chance to board this vessel when I overheard room for another passenger suddenly opened up. I'm told the Dawn Servant welcomes all regardless of origin, so Tuliyolau seemed the perfect place to begin anew. Hopefully things will be better this time. What did he do?
Oh, it seems like he's gonna be around more.
Right, self-assured trader. I'm not. This may be a girl.
I think so.
No, I don't think so, because there's no bra top.
I think it's a girl.
That's just a necklace.
I don't know, I can't tell. You can read it. You got the voice.
An adventurer, I presume. Oh, fuck you. I'm a merchant myself, based in Uldar. Specialty imports and exports, Eorzean and Torali both. If this is your first crossing the salt, as they say, do remember that the social mores of Eorzea are not necessarily the same as those over yonder. Consider this. It's not uncommon for the various races to be referred to by the names of certain instead by the names of certain clans. For the Mikoti, the Hetsaro, the Hrothgar, the Xbrav. And because not every member of a given clan is of the same race mind, but because many individuals of said race are associated with that clan. A fair assumption in some cases, but take care not to give offence. Oh great. I'll forget that immediately. Now, swarthy sailor, this is you.
Did you want to make a wager? We're taking bets on who'll be sat next in the Dawn Servant's shiny chair. There are 4 claimants in the rights of succession, your young Wook Lemet being one of them, of course. But from what a Mamul Jaw bloke was telling us, the other 3 are all strong contenders, not too many keen to risk their coin on the 3rd promise.
Right, nosy old Cryle, we've done it. Where are you? Downstairs?
Nope, Titanic, at the front of the ship.
Oh yeah.
Where's Vinny? It's way too early for him, probably. I usually don't. I haven't been streaming until like 2 hours from now.
He'll get here and he'll be like, when did you start? Why did you start without me?
Yeah, you'll hear the complaining.
Did you learn anything of interest? Oh, I hadn't heard that about the clan names. We should have Wooklamat and Erenville teach us the ones we should know. Actually, it's getting a little chilly up here on deck. Let's all gather in the cabin. Benny keeps him company all night while I sleep.
He's been a much better person overall. He's been like annoying. He's definitely is still set in his ways, but it's still now it's just kind of humorous. Uh-oh. My game ain't handling it well. There we go.
We're in for a proper storm, it seems.
Oh dear.
How's your stomach? Any better?
I don't know what you mean. I don't
Uh-huh.
get seasick. I'm just feeling a little nauseous is all.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Erenville, you were born in Tural, yes? Do many Vieira live there?
The Shetona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Shaktural.
And your family?
I know nothing of my father, not even his name. As for my mother...
Oh god.
Oh dear.
So much for vacation.
Come, we should lend what aid we can.
So around with the server transfers, we could all go to one of the Dynamite servers to play together. How things are congested. Oh, can we?
Before or since?
We can try that if you want.
The heaving waves.
What's the ping gonna be like for us from here? So don't forget there's two of us here now and you and America.
The dauntless Alizé, quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the sea herself. Meanwhile, our champion
Oh,
rushed
later on
to
this
deploy the
afternoon I'm
vessel's
going out.
magical defenses, and thereby
I've got
shield
like
us from
2
the land.
hours before I need to have my shower.
What an extraordinary life she must lead to be able to operate such a device with practiced ease.
But we've got most of tomorrow to play.
Lamar, too, threw herself into the rescue efforts.
You probably got the
Though
same
Oh my
amount of time
God.
because you got
for
the
another
birthday
soul
party.
with distress.
Not birthday.
Yeah, you said it was a birthday for people who didn't show up to the actual birthday.
I guess it's an extension of last week's birthday party
By the
then.
time the
Yeah.
unruly seas had calmed, our strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores of Tural.
We could
In retrospect, of course,
would be better to
that
plan.
battle
Oh, I mean, we
against
could try to
the
plan for
storm would
tomorrow
prove
for a couple
fitting
hours.
prelude to
But
the
Sunday, I
coming
think, is
contest
the time
for
you have the
throne.
most time, right?
I've got book club.
Yeah.
What are you going to do to eat tonight, by the way?
Probably just some pasta or something. I'm a big boy. I can feed myself.
Okay, I'm just checking that you did remember that I'm out for dinner.
Mm-hmm. I cook food too.
I know. There's apples. He just didn't want them, so I ate them with like half a jar of peanut butter as well. I look like I'm in Assassin's Creed with this thing on the back of my cape.
You gotta have a hood.
Well, apart from that. Oh my god, it does look good there. Make him a sandwich. No, he said the bread's stale. He had toast.
Yeah, she didn't seal the bread all the way. It went stale.
Fuck off, it wasn't me. It did
Was
it
he?
anyway.
Joining us for some fresh air?
It wasn't the best wrapping though. Half paper, half plastic is not the best
Seems
wrapping.
my belly has settled
It's alright,
along
there's
with
not
the
much left
weather,
there.
but
I think
I'll
one
feel much
one
better once
sandwich
we're on
left.
solid ground. Ugh. Can't be much farther now, can it?
You would. It's like a week old. It's allowed to go stale.
No, it's not.
Seabirds.
We don't have lots of preservatives like you guys, where your bread lasts for 6 months.
Land must be near.
Look at those
You
blue-footed
need only hold out
boobies.
a while longer.
For a dark moment, I thought the ocean might swallow us. Glad to have my pessimism proven wrong.
In other good news, I examined the sailor who took a fall, and he's faring well. I'm sure he'll make a full recovery.
Good news indeed. If all's well, then we needn't delay in launching the landing boat. Ships have to lower anchors some way from shore. Too close, and they risk having their underbellies ripped open by the reefs that crowd Tuliola's coasts. Come.
Tuliyolal. That's a lot of L's. This is why I think he's like got a Finnish accent with all the L's.
Do we have like a planned stopping point? Do we all start at the same spot then when we play, or?
Well, I guess we don't know how far it's gonna go.
I think it's the whole expansion.
I mean,
It's early access.
Mac's definitely in because he got in just after me.
If anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast of a storm. As a matter of fact, everyone's starting to fancy your chances in the contest. At this rate, we won't be able to lay wagers no more.
His voice does not go with him.
Then I better not let you down. Easy, stomach. Easy.
We're the last to board. If there's nothing left
All
to
right.
say, then let's.
Yeah,
show
we'll let
our
you know where
celery.
we leave off today. And then tomorrow we'll start like same time-ish. Are you doing something early, baby?
Blue seas, clear skies,
What, sorry?
and boundless possibilities.
You got anything going on in the morning? Or
I dare
you
say
want
our
to start like the same
destination
time?
will soon be in sight.
I don't think I've got anything going on in the morning.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'll... Yeah, but your
Enjoying
morning's going to be
yourself
our...
for a change?
Exactly. That's not morning, is it? That's 2 o'clock.
Morning for him.
Oh no.
Oh, no,
I
wake up
am-
and it'll be at 3 a.m. for him.
Hold the scene of our next great adventure.
I wake up I still wake up on American time clock.
Yep, 6 months here and he still hasn't changed it.
At last, we have come to the land you call the New World.
You don't forget, you just couldn't work it out with your bare little brain. Father brain. Baby brain, honestly. You loose. Like you've never said anything mean to me.
Boo, 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 boo. Are you gonna main Viper? You going Viper right away when you can? You staying a Reaper.
Oh, cacophonous. Oh. You forgot curmudgeonly.
This is the new cap. Is this music gonna put you to sleep, baby?
I don't know. So far, it's not
jazzy.
as sleepy as
Gods, I've seen cities with
definitely
impossible
old Charlian.
cultures.
But then it was like 3 a.m. while I'm listening to Knack talking away, waiting for like
Is this
dungeons to pop. I was just like,
I've never seen Vanu feathers.
I never snored on his stream though. I don't think.
You'll find much here you never knew existed. There may
It
be a
did
sea
put me
route
to
now,
sleep a
but
lot.
visitors to Tulihiola are still few and far between.
No wonder my sleep pattern fucked up.
And as we don't build seafaring ships, only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
Wow, this is pretty.
Mamulja sellswords mostly. Those willing to play the fool sail with Lominsan merchants to
I had to
secure
put
employment
my
in
graphics
Eotia.
down. I was having frame drop.
I suppose
When I
that
had
makes
them
Yeah,
sense
the
on
for
nighttime-
your country.
And my currency is broken. I got a black box for my currency.
There and currently,
My
We have to
computer
go
did not
and-
take something well.
were there some forms we should fill out or?
The nighttime Charlie music. Oh yeah,
Fords?
it's
You
gone.
forget
We
who
have to
you're
go
traveling
register
with?
at the Aetherite, right? I forgot about that.
I got ethers to find.
Wow, this is like part Aztec, part like
Visitors to
I don't know. Is it just Aztec? I suppose she's Native American
We
looking, isn't she?
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next dawn servant. We will not abide interference
Well,
from
there you
foreign
go, mix
agents
of
seeking
cultures.
to foment trouble. What brings you to Tuli Yolal?
I can answer that. These fine people
Oh, I tell you what,
are
Nick, we
allies
found
of my
out. Your tribe
succession.
quests are no longer called tribe quests. They're called Allied Society quests.
Third promise. If
By
you vote
Pale
for them, then all is
gemstones.
well. Of course.
Please accept our apologies.
Right.
No need to bow and scrape. That our soldiers are so
look
diligent
like
in their
parrots.
duties fills me with pride.
I think we got all. I think I got all the maps in Endwalker. Maybe Stormblood.
No, I think we did.
We'll be
I think we
continuing
needed
our
to do more
patrol.
fates though to get the 60. Yeah, I was a long way off the fates to become like
Well,
respected to
well.
open that new.
You really are a
trader.
figure of authority here.
I don't know if that
Are
gave
you
us extra
suggesting I
maps,
don't look
but
the part?
you did 60 in all of the zones.
Anyway, first
Christ.
things first.
That was how I leveled up too quickly though, was by doing fates in different. Just
I
extra
bid you
items,
welcome
okay.
to Tulihiola.
There's
So we
no
did
such
have the
thing as
maps
leveling
then.
too quickly. Just let you know.
Well, there is if I did it all on my warrior, my main character. That's why I was like level 89 before we got anywhere.
There's no such thing. Speed, leveling fast is perfectly fun.
No.
Everyone's starting right here. Oh my god. Oh. Hi guys. Holy shit.
Wait, I'm not there yet. I'm still.
Oh, this music went up. There we go. Looks like the all the
I was worried
summon
about her
pets are actually
passport.
dancing properly to this music.
Oh. Are these the?
Oh, there's an NPC in here somewhere. Uh-oh. Oh, here he is. Here's Aaron.
Wait, I'm not there yet.
What are you doing?
I'm talking to a giant lizard man.
I'm not even
And a
skipping
red lion
the
man.
text. How are you so far behind?
Got distracted.
Yeah, see, I got a black box on my currency. I don't know why. It did not load properly. There's something messed up with my version of the game.
You're not allowed money. I've got it all.
My PC's not like a Dawntrail so far. This is good music. It's jazzy. I think I like Rides at Hand better. Oh, here we go. Yeah, the other
That's
people
because you just go.
them jazz. The trumpet, dude.
Trombone, surely.
Yeah, probably trombone. Yeah.
You'd just be sitting there quietly, and just all of a sudden you go rah rah rah. Okay, where is this NPC? There isn't one in there.
He's to the left of everybody once he spawns. There's so many people. It took a while for me to spawn for me. Everyone's got umbrellas. It is raining.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Is it Aaronville?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, despite the storm's efforts to the contrary, here we are, safe and sound. You arrived.
You arrived.
You can return to the city anytime. Speaking with Swarthy Sailor in the Scarlet Harbor of Old Charlie. Oh, we ain't going back to our show anytime soon.
Well, I am.
Well, good luck with that.
I've
You
still
have
got.
fun on
We've
that.
got quests to pick up in Uldar, the blue quest in Uldar.
Mountain Chromite weapons. New weapons. Oh no, that doesn't seem like that's gonna be high enough item
Okay.
level.
So, Wuklamat, the nation of Tuliyolal. While being on solid ground has improved Wuklamat's mood, her stomach appears to be lagging behind. Right then, first things first. Is she gagging again?
Hairball.
Still a bit queasy. No more boats for a while.
I realize we've just arrived, but we should get you familiar with the city before the rite of succession begins. No arguments here. I should very much like to explore.
Then I'll guide you. No, you're right, Pukey Pants. Are you sure you're in any condition to do so? That looks more
Aha.
like you than me.
We were wondering whose these strange folk were, so the third promise has found herself some new followers then. Followers? Bucklamet, are you unwell?
No, not at all. Couldn't be better. The third promise does not get seasick. No, sir. As for my hand-picked entourage here, I've recruited them to help me win the rite of succession. I was about to show them around the city, in fact. That sounds lovely. But a group of foreigners is going to attract attention, especially if they're in the company of the third promise. Everyone will be curious. We certainly were.
Your siblings have a tendency to command a respectful distance, but you're just so easy to approach.
And I enjoy it so much when you do. Please don't ever worry that you're a bother to me.
You're very kind. Good day to you. Third promise. They did have a point. Wakalamet is technically royalty here. Like it or not, a person of her station surrounded by this many outsiders is bound to draw a crowd.
Wait, what do you mean, technically?
I suggest we move in 2 groups so as to attract less attention.
Just technically ignoring me then? Oh, she's argumentative, I like her.
I was gonna say, she resembles you pretty hard right now.
Little Spoon, you and Cora can come with me.
I'll take the twins then. We'll get in touch once we've had a good look around. That voyage was hard on us all, so take it slow and recuperate. We have time enough for that. Enjoy your wanderings.
Perhaps we should wait a bit. At least her Wooklimat's nausea subsides. No need for that. Look, I'm ready to go. Ugh.
I'd be ready to take you on a cruise.
Oh my god.
Hey, it's not raining no more.
I'm fine now, really. Can't stand around all day feeling sorry for myself, what with the contest looming and all. Now then, seeing as we're already here, I might as well tell you about the harbour. Elville already mentioned the reefs in our coastal waters, which explains why you don't see any big ships moored at the docks. Only vessels with shallow drafts can navigate the bay, mostly small fishing boats or barges ferrying cargo up and down the rivers from inland settlements. Much of the incoming traffic is from York Toral, the southern landmass. The clans there produce various goods for export. Their wares are unloaded here and carted off to the merchant stalls in the neighbouring markets. Speaking of which, Bayside Bevy should be our next stop. That's a pub. Oh, blah 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 blah.
Yep.
Blah blah blah.
Oh, these
Well, I
spots are back.
suppose we're going to have to do them while we're streaming.
Want to do bonus conversation?
Well, I think we should while we're streaming. Where's what? You got your Wooklimat? Yeah. Over here. Surely we go to the Aetheryte. Surely we're meant to do the Aetheryte first.
I'm just gonna order it first.
Go where? To the Aetheryte?
No.
Oh. Okay. So. This is Bayside Bevy, Tuliolal's largest marketplace. Being right on the harbour, everything from fresh fish to imported wares go directly to the shelves. Anything you want, they most likely have. Oh right, I should mention that here in Tuliolalal we buy things with Pel, a currency that the Pelipelu created. But don't worry, more and more trade is coming in from Eorzea, so most shops are happy to accept your gil. There's also... oh my god. Wakumeki, another market to the east of here, but that can wait for another time. I have other places I want to show you first. Now, let's head back a bit, and then northwards up the stairs to a certain plaza. I can't wait to see the look on your faces. If you're about to show us the bloody Aetheryte, we're not going to be that impressed. Oh, it's pretty cool though. Get out of the way, throne shaker. What do you think of that, eh?
Waka waka, yeah. Waku maki maki. That's what she said.
Waku meki meki.
Wachu magu magu?
It was Waku meki meki. Goodness me, you have Aetherytes in Tuliolalal? I think I told you before, but my brother Koana spent 3 years studying in Charlian. He fell in love with the nation and its ways and brought back to us the knowledge of Aetheryte construction. Papa warmed to the idea at once, had one built immediately. Did you do that attuning thing? If you're ready to continue, we'll head down again and then up the slope to the side. Right at the top is the gate which leads to Zak Toral. Wait, head down again. Okay. Let's make a stop at Bright Plume Post on the way. Oh my god, I can't speak. Bright Plume Post on the way, though. That's the headquarters for the Landsguard. Okay, so she said do the tuning.
Mm-hmm. It's like a tutorial all over again. I feel like we're learning how to play the game.
And then she said back down the steps.
Mm-hmm. And we're going left.
And then up.
This big thing.
Yeah.
My computer's not like this town. I think I gotta figure something out with this graphic update. My computer's
It's
not.
probably how it used to be on my PS4.
Not liking it. It's a little bit better up here. I guess it's all the people over there that's fucking me up.
Wait, are we in a bit
This
here
is
that
the
we can
bonus
talk?
conversation. Yeah, who you talking to first?
What climate? Discuss Tulliol's elevation. Talk. Oh no, I don't
Discuss.
know.
Discuss. That's the top one.
Okay. We have a lot of narrow winding streets that crawl up the sides of the mountain. As you can see though, the builders made sure the city's main thoroughfares were wide enough to accommodate wagons.
Yeah, the car let's discuss.
Trudging up and down all these slopes and stairs is exhausting. I understand now where Wicklamac gets her endless endurance.
Yeah.
There you go, we can whack her off. Look how blue that sky is. Oh. This is nearly as good as an actual holiday booth.
Another town you cannot mount in. Why are they against mounting in towns? Just like nowhere to show off your cool mounts to other people.
Go to that. Where was that place that you can do it? Where we used to pick up the books?
Ida Shower. It's like the only place.
Yeah. You get there and everyone's just like, look at my mount. Look at my lovely mount.
I like these shards though.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Pretty blue.
Here we are, Bright Plume Post. The soldiers stationed here are responsible for defending Tulliolal and preserving the peace. The Landsguard are led by our nation's strongest warrior, and so naturally Papa has commanded them since the beginning. At least until 3 years ago, when Zoral Yar took over as commander. The title is no empty honour. It means the first promise is considered equal to the Dawn Servant of martial strength. Meanwhile, I hadn't even managed to... Well, I'll discuss my brothers and their accomplishments later. Alfina and Alice should be around here to hear it too. Come on, it's time I showed you the Sky Gate. It's right at the northern end of Talon March.
That sounds like a normal name for once.
What?
Talon March?
I suppose. Or is it back up there, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I thought she meant it was a long road. Or what, I've talked to someone else. No, not Kryl. Speak then. Oh, acted. Voiceover. Oh, it's a big old gate. Even Nat can fit through that.
Damn.
I'll just see if he's still listening.
You gotta read it, baby.
I thought it was going to be voiced, the way it started there. Massive, isn't it? And on the other side is an equally massive bridge to match. Both were constructed by a race of giants, the Yok-Hoi. Strictly speaking, Tural is actually two separate continents. Yok-Tural, the southern lands of the mother, and Zak-Tural, the northern lands of the father, which lie beyond the bridge. No, tall, not fat.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean I did not mean fat. I meant tall.
You did. No, there's no way.
I did not.
You totally meant fat.
I did not mean fat.
Anyone with common sense knows that you meant fat.
I did not, I meant tall. Legends say it used to be one great landmass, but long, long ago the two gods fought a titanic battle, and when one threw the other to the ground, the impact was so devastating as to split the continent in twain. I didn't.
Why'd
Just
you,
'cause you took it that way.
laugh so evilly?
Because you laughed first. Because that's what made me laugh. A familiar sounding I meant tall, and then you said that, and I was just like,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. A familiar sounding tale I am put in mind of the conflict between Hydaelyn and Zodiac. But getting back to Zaktaral, these lands are also part of the Tuliolal nation, correct? That's right. Isn't my father incredible? He united the peoples of two continents into a single nation. The many clans of Tural had been at war for generations. It was only when Papa travelled the lands and put a stop to their myriad conflicts that we finally had peace. And that's the main reason I want to win the throne, so I can preserve the peace he built.
You gotta be nice to Knack, or I'm not gonna get pepperoni rolls.
Oh, yeah, but Brittany made them. You just gotta be nice to Brittany. But I see you're more interested in what's behind the gate than hearing about my aspirations. Crossing the bridge to Zaktaral requires a special travel pass. Unfortunately, they won't issue any new permits until the rite of succession is over. I promise to get you one when I'm Dawn Servant, but until then, you'll just have to wait.
I'll make sure you win, mark my words. I wish we could go there right now. I'll hold you that.
Yeah. Obviously, we've got to fight our way across the bridge. I've never broken my word. Once the throne is mine, that travel permit is yours. Oh, there you are, Lady Cryle. We must have covered half the city by now. Tuliolal is unlike any other place I've visited. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. So we've got some new weapons and stuff.
I think our Manderville ones are way higher. Yeah, don't worry about it.
This is 6.5. Yeah.
Open that up on a, like your bard or something, or something you level in.
But it's going to be Maraud. Oh yeah, so it's a weapon coffer.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be a tank.
Open up on anyone you want, and whatever you want a weapon for. At least you want a glamour. This might be a glamour.
I never bother with glamour. Not on the weapon, I couldn't care less about the weapon. We'll head west next, towards the Arc of the Dawn. The dirigible landing is on the way. You have dirigibles too. Tuliolal certainly doesn't want for methods of travel. We'll get by. Now, if you've seen enough of this area, let me know and we'll continue. That really reminds me of something else. The Arc of the Dawn is on the other side of the city, so speak up if you see something that interests you as we walk. Why do we have to like put that quest down and pick it up again? Right, there's not an Ethernet shard around here, right?
You already got it?
Yeah, well that's quite a long way from the other one. Oh no, I suppose it's only there. Oh my god, you're so far away. The road's cool though. I wish we had roads like this here.
Also, is Mario like, because Mario is doing like jazz stuff in a lot of their new games. I get Mario vibes.
Am I talking to Cryle?
Mm-hmm.
Cryle. I'm still struggling to conceive how one could construct an entire city on the side of a mountain. There you go, you need to make a city, Nick. Skinny ways of shit, yeah, they really are. This is originally the site of a Yokkuri temple, but our cars are smaller, as Hammy likes to tell me.
They're way smaller, but your roads are smaller, I think, mainly because your walkways are bigger. Your sidewalks are big as the road.
That's because we actually walk places. The giants built it when they were first making the bridge to Zaktural to appease the gods who slumbers in the Great Ocean Trench. After the Yokkuri withdrew, the temple stood empty for centuries, so when Papa was establishing his new nation, he saw a structure he could refurbish into a palace, sitting practically in the center of Tiral.
We walk down certain roads and I'm like, I don't see a car. She's like, cars can't come down here. I'm like, oh. There's a road. There's a road for cars, but they block them off. For the people's houses or whatever.
He gathered artisans to do the work, and the houses they built for themselves became the foundation of the city you see today. Speaking of houses, we'll be passing through the Resplendent Quarter, the biggest residential district in Turiolao. We'll climb these sets of stairs here, all the way up. No, see, we won't do that. We'll... Not really a road of cars. Well...
It's like blocked off by like 2 posts and 3 boxes or something, or 2 crates full of plants or something.
Yeah, we have this thing called like it's called low traffic neighborhoods, and they block it all off because there's so much traffic, and they want people to use public transport instead, or walk, or use bikes or something.
Scooters.
Yeah, so they close off all the roads.
Aw.
Huh?
The baby lizard.
Where's a baby lizard?
Down the
Where have
stairs.
you gone?
Way down the stairs. You ran right past him, didn't even take notice.
Oh, no, I'm gonna... He's holding his baby up.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, fuck. I've turned around and run the wrong way.
Yes. You look pretty drunk on my screen.
That is adorable. It's not as adorable as my tiny spoon. Okay. Discuss the palace.
Who you talking to first?
Papa's palace is called Volokshunsa, which roughly translates to invincible resilience. You probably want to take a closer look, but we'll be coming back here later. Let's move on for now. Right, Cryle. Discuss the palace. The sheer scale of this place is incredible. I wonder what that carving at the top represents. Jesus, it's huge. Right, I definitely saw a ether right here. Oh, there it is.
Where? That's up there, yeah. Where?
No, because obviously the tiny spoon is the littlest spoon. Duh.
She says you're tall, now she says you're tiny. She can't make up her mind.
I'm not talking about him when I say tiny spoon. Don't say that word.
Oh, we don't need to be here.
Are we going back down? Where are we going? There's nowhere to go over here. Don't just shout girth at me. Are we going back out the gates?
Yeah, we weren't supposed to be up here. This is a bonus.
We only did the ether right. So we're going over that way, or we've got to go all the way down again?
We're going the other way now. Other side of this. Weird. This layout of this place is pretty messy. It's gonna take a while to learn where shit is. I mean, I don't think I ever learned Charlton, so...
If it's gonna be girth, then... Do you know what I'm thankful for? I can't actually hear you saying the word.
Girth.
Not quite as good. I need him to say slur. That's what I need him to say.
Slug.
Don't make me call Hammy. You can't. You can't call him out of a chat in his own stream.
You can pull me out.
Oh my god, I would.
Kind of conversation with you, yeah.
You know how I've rage quit you once? It may make twice. So this is the Resplendent Quarter. What manner of people live here? We have residents from all the Yogg-Turail clans. Mamuja, Xpra, Pelipelu, Moblin, Hanu. We also have Tonorata, Hetsara and Chitona who moved south from their ancestral lands in Zaktural. In essence, it's a gathering of people from every corner of Tural. A true representation of Tulal's diverse character. The adornments on each building contribute to the eclectic cultural aesthetic. It's all so beautiful. I'm glad you think so. Come, we continue down the stairs. Down.
It's like some Monster Hunter vibes over here.
One day I'll play that. Right, bonus chat
You play the
quickly.
new one when it comes out with me. Play Wilds.
That big drum there is called the Dawn Herald. They play it for formal occasions, like when honouring the Landsguard's return from dangerous duty. I tried hitting it with my axe once and ripped the skin. Earned me a proper scolding, let me tell you. I think that was the time Papa held me upside down by the ankle. I've never seen such an enormous drum. What would one even use to beat such an instrument? Okay. It's not like in Lego when it just gives you a thing. These houses are cool.
Alpacas. Talking to this guy. Looks like he's like the porter. You need an alpaca, you look no further. Before we get you set up, I'll need to add your name to our register. It'll make things smoother for the next time you need a ride. There we go.
Okay, so that
Porters, no chocobos over here.
Do you know that when an alpaca baby is born, they call it unpacking?
I feel like I have heard that before, but I don't remember. I didn't remember. Boop, 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 boop.
Here are dirigibles. Not bad, eh? I hear other nations use airships to sail the skies, but you'll only find balloons in Tulalal. We have them for the exact same reason as the Aetherites. Koana brought back the plans from Charlian, and Papa thought them fantastic and commissioned their construction. This was around 3 years ago. Since that time, we've added flights to other settlements. Trade with frontier communities has never been easier. But that's enough about dirigibles. The Arch of the Dawn awaits.
You wonder why you said it's gonna take an hour to level. I'm getting this shard before we go further.
I couldn't see one. Or maybe my map's too zoomed in. They said they were waiting in the queue.
Alright, Nak.
Not just
I'll take a
different
screenshot, the quest name and the NPC that we saw. You know exactly.
Bye, Knack. You go watch that baby.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, this is good. It'll be good to play again with Knack.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if I'm going to... Oh, there's a naked man! Naked!
We've seen him at the start. Anyway, he's traveling with us this whole time.
I think there's just too many people about. I'm surprised I haven't seen this funny hair. Oh!
Everyone's just on this tourist walk. You can see a bunch of people walking. Let me hit something.
This is it, the Arch of the Dawn. When the giants were still here, it was known as the Yogg-Toral Landgate, but when Papa founded Tuliyollal, everyone began using its present name in honor of his great achievement. Through this gate is Kozamauka, the wetlands south of the city. Depending on what the right of succession asks of us, we might end up going in that direction.
I'll take my name for a second.
Yeah, Kozamauka. The name alone is intriguing. Speaking of which, what were those fluffy animals we passed earlier? Those are alpacas. Fearsome four-legged fiends. Fearsome? They seem quite placid to me. You'll learn soon enough, Kyle. You'll learn soon enough. Did I say loon?
I don't know.
But forget the alpacas. I have something far more important to show you. Come along. She's got little paint pots as well, look.
Yep.
And a little palette. Where's the new setting to make the other player tunes? So you can make other player tunes disappear. Wow! You can get rid of other people.
I don't want to do that. It's an MMO. I want people.
Yeah, but if they're around an objective and you can't see them. Are there new hotbar settings? If you wish to learn the history of Tuliyollal, then look no further. Oh, hang on. These stone pillars, you mean?
IC button brings up my character page. Liar. Oh, control? Control C? I don't know what they're talking about. Liars. But I guess I'm fine.
What's special about these pillars, if I may ask? At a glance, they may look like ordinary stone decorations, but if you take a really good look, you'll see there's something much more interesting. Wait, is this not the one I'm meant to be looking at?
Yeah, there's a shiny underneath everyone, like in the dead center. Following scene cannot be skipped. You wish to cancel your registrations.
Inspect the stone pillars, yes.
This is your bedtime music.
Maybe I need to turn it up a bit. Not making me sleepy. Pictures? Wait, no, those are glyphs. They seem to tell a series of stories, many of them featuring a two-headed Mamulja. Oh, then this must be... That's right, it follows the exploits of my father, good old Jar Jar. Well, the other one's Danish, that's how they'd say it. And his journey to unite our lands. We call it the Tuliyollal Saga. The deeds he performed and the bonds he forged, all immortalized in stone. So her dad's got two heads. There's no better way to learn how Tuliyollal came to be. Study them as long as you like.
Does that mean you have two dads? When you're the mom, who do you make out with? Oh,
When you're in the mom. Yeah, you have to. Oh, hang on. I turned you down up so I could hear the music, and now you're way loud.
I'm gonna do
Right, I'm gonna
Brotherhood.
start with. Yeah, Lay of the Brotherhood.
We can take turns. Oh, or never mind. It's book limit. I guess you can tell the story.
This pillar tells of the Lay of the Brotherhood. It depicts the scene where Papa granted an audience to the foreign explorer something. I can never remember the name. You mean Ketanram? Ah, that's the one. Ketamram's arrival in Tyrell is what prompted Papa to embark on his own journey. It's said that the two grew to be close friends, brothers in spirit if not in blood, but no one knows what became of the explorer in later years. Ketamram's disappearance is a mystery in Eorzea as well. The records say he travelled between our lands and yours for a while, but then it's assumed he was lost at sea. Lev reads. Here we have the Lay of Reeds. This is the story of when Papa visited Hanu Hanu in their village in Kozamaku.
Maka.
No, so Uaka at the end. Ah, the people Alphino almost mistook for Vanu Vanu, if not for the colourful plumage. He spent a fair bit of time among the Vanu in the Sea of Clouds, so it's no surprise he took an interest in your countrymen. I don't know how it is with your Vanu, but our Hanu are a bright and cheerful sort. They hold this one festival every year, very famous and a lot of fun. That's Wook Klamat.
My pots are repassed.
The 4 stones closest to us cover the first half of Papa's travels.
Which one
Let's
did you do?
start with those. Hang on. I don't know, I clicked on her again then. So we need to start with repast. That's food. Meals.
Repassed.
What did you do?
Repassed.
Okay. This one accounts the lay of repast. As you can probably tell, the figure depicted here is of Ixbral, like me. For decades, the Ixbral and the I can't fucking speak. Mamuja were at war for control of the forest of Yaktel. The actions Papa took to end the conflict have since been hailed as the first steps in the founding of Truliolau. There's a clan of Hrothgar in Boja known as Hellions. In their society, the women rule as queens. I need to go there. We haven't been to Boja yet. And the men serve as devoted subjects. Yet here in Tyrell, Ixbral men and women appear to be of equal status. How dramatically culture can vary with location.
Stop it.
Sorry, pots. Let's see. This one is the Lay of Pots, which depicts the moblins of Kuzumauka. They might wear odd masks and sound weirdly muffled when they talk, but the gold and silver work they sell is the best you'll find anywhere. Moblin goods are the standard when it comes to gift giving. Clearly the Vanu aren't the only people with Tirani counterparts. If you're done with the first half, we can move on to the second. View the second half of the pillars. Oh god.
A very slow opening. Huh?
Gold.
Lay of Gold. I'll do these ones.
Okay.
The Lay of Gold. This pillar
No,
shows
good. Look at that word.
one of the Palu Palu whose homeland is in Urkopaka. Having created our currency, the Palu are rightfully known as the merchant clan. They oversee Tiliol's markets, and their traveling peddlers are a common sight no matter where you go in Tyrell. Don't
So
let
they're
their
gonna be the little
size
ones.
fool you. They might be mistaken as children, but beneath those beaked masks, they are clever and calculated traders. Nice. Oh, this one is my favorite. The Lay of Ice. It depicts the battle with the legendary Torol Vidrol, Valagarmanda. I should explain. A Torol Vidrol is a creature that has lived far beyond its usual lifespan and awakened a preternatural power. Tartar described the Far Eastern auspices in a similar fashion. Could this be the same phenomenon? Valagarmanda itself was dubbed the Sky Ruin, a name earned for the destruction and terror it visited upon Torol every time it stirred from its slumber. But 80 years or so ago, its ruinous reign was brought to an end. After a great struggle, Papa and his comrades managed to overcome the raging Vidrol and sealed it away in the Urkopaka Mountains. Despite its reputation, however, Villagarmanda is also a symbol of power. That is why you'll see its likeness in Terliola's national emblem, and adoring the banners at the palace. Proof. Ah, the lay of proof. What big fellow is the Yakhoi, the largest of Tural's peoples? These giants once used their great size and strength to establish a dominion encompassing all of Tural. Having brought the southern reaches to heel, they have turned northwards, setting their sights on Tural. You'll recall the massive bridge they built beyond the Sky Gate. Sometime after launching their northern campaign, however, they just gave up. They abandoned the lands they'd conquer and withdrew into the mountains of Urkopaka. I've never seen any of their kind so much as set foot in the city. This was a people of the power and resourcefulness to raise a temple on a mountaintop and build a bridge across the sea with stone. What would move them to renounce their ambition and their place in Turlai history? Pillar, the blank pillar. This can be her story. Oh,
Yeah, I think we'll see it before we're done. Yeah.
Yep. Papa says he left it blank pillar for the next chapter of Turlai's history. Whatever that may be. You can take back over.
Had your fill of history then? Right, yes, thank you.
Alright, what do you remember? We're taking a test now.
There's some little people that are the misers.
The traders, yeah.
There are some pretty parrot people, and they're quite happy and jolly. There's some giants who did stuff.
And left.
Yeah, the goblins are called moblins, and they wear masks. So when we talk as them, we've got to be like,
You gotta read.
Glad to hear it. You know, I feel awful hungry all of a sudden. No surprises there, seeing as I couldn't keep anything down for a while. But now I think I'm ready to eat. So let's go and have a bite of the local delicacy. Come, I'll take you to the best restaurant in the city. I hope it's not like Ears or something. I like the sound of that.
Why ears? I'm pretty sure they've had to eat
know.
some kind of animal. Like full animal, not just the ears.
Is that going to be alpacas?
She fears alpacas.
Well, maybe that's why they eat them. Or have we had that ether right? Have we come all the way around?
We haven't got it yet.
I'm going.
You want that ether, right? I want the other one.
We found another one.
One of those closer to us.
Oh god.
That should be the last
well,
one.
I'm right next to where we should be as well. Do I have to come back up?
Yeah, you go back to the docks.
How did you just come up here? There's no gate.
The dock. Oh, are we missing one? Did I miss one? I might have missed the one by the summoning bell.
I've got the forward cabins. That's the one I just did.
Getting the last one real quick.
I don't know where that is.
You can just use your ring in a second. Oh, I gotta go around.
I don't know if we can in the city, can we?
You can use it anytime.
So you think the summoning bell is that the one? Oh, is that where you are? The Waku Meki Meki one?
Okay, use your ring.
I've got to remember how to do it. Go to my armory chat. Ring. Bracelet. Thank you.
And use it to go to the marketplace. Oh, that's not what I expected.
Have you ever had tacos? They're a Tully classic. You bake a crunchy shell made from corn flour and then fill it with meat and salad. A lot of shops and stores sell them, but I like how they're made here at... No.
Say it, come on.
Expaliav Thai best. And I need one right in front of me right now. Let's head downstairs and place an order with old Brookie Boo.
Brookie Boo?
I've still got my armory chest open for some reason. I don't think that's down. I think we have to go down. Oh god.
What do we do?
Brook Evo!
Broke a
Oh,
little.
Companions must
he's a
sample
very
your
pink
heavenly
person.
tacos. One for each of us, please.
Right away, promise. And I'll pack them tight with my choicest feelings. Only the best for you and your friends.
Pack my taco.
Did you hear the
That's
silver scares are back?
disgusting.
Seems their overseas foray ended in disaster. More than half their warband is missing, including their leader.
Aye. And now keen to rebuild their broken reputations, the survivors seek the Golden City. A fool's errand. How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable? They should count their lucky stars they came home alive at all.
Wait, are you...
The legend of the Golden
talking to
City
people in the
is well known
background.
here, I take it.
I'm not talking, I'm listening. Eavesdropping.
It is,
Oh, yeah.
but as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale, like our skeptical Aaronville.
I can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
Now to find a spot with a pleasant view to enjoy our crunchy spoils. Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Her dad?
If it isn't the
No.
third
She's talking about crunchy spoils.
Oh. No.
Not her dad, the other guy.
Brick, you... Oh gosh.
I don't
I
know
mean,
this
has
one.
he just stolen our tacos?
New salt.
It's gonna be a brother. Only a sibling would do something shit like that.
Waters is my guess, brother.
Of course, that's it. Wuklamat is so afraid of the coming contest that she went crying for special help.
Was there something you wanted, Bakul Jaja?
The third promise remembers us. Such an honor.
Glory on your name, brother.
And on yours, brother.
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
Another child of the Dawn Servant?
No, this brute.
We have no ties to
Where's
the
Jar
Parson
Jar?
family. Unlike the sneevling house cat, we are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Golul Jaja as Dawn's servant.
All peoples are equal in Tulihiola. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Ha! Shall we test that idea here and now? See if your strength is equal to ours.
None of this has any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
The kitten comes to the house cat's defense.
Pathetic. Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
Listen to me, you.
A two-headed mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
Some get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
Are there other two-headed claimants?
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common. The Mamulja people largely belong to one of three clans. The Hubigo,
Tago.
the Bunewa, and the Dopro. Every once in a great while, a two-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Hubigo and the blue-scaled Bunewa. The child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Blessed siblings indeed.
Forget them. Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of nothing better to rid me of this bad taste in my mouth.
Enjoying your tour of the city, I trust. We've seen our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest. As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
The palace it is. I'll let Wuklamart know. Destiny calls. Perhaps we can return for more tacos later?
So it goes.
Well, if they're still in the bag on the floor, I'd still eat them.
Smushed.
Oh, I suppose he did, didn't he?
Where'd you go?
Come here.
You're way far on my screen. They put me right next to them. Why did they put you way at the bar?
Oh, I'm still in the cutscene.
Oh.
I'm right next to you.
No.
I was looking forward to trying some authentic Tuliola cuisine, but we should hurry and join Alphina and the others at the palace. Alright, it's a bit of a climb to the top, but you can head up from the Resplendent Quarter, or even the inside of Talonmarch if you prefer. Now that you have an idea of how the city's laid out, I'll let you find your own way to Volokshunsa. Oh, my poor empty belly. Oh, surely we just go to this etherite and find it.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to Volokshuncha. Isn't that the palace?
Yep.
Well, it's not that way. So how are we? Oh. Duh. Oh my god, it's immense. Look at it, it's huge. Oh, it looks a bit...
And empty.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks a bit empty and like... Are those NPCs? Stood there? Oh. I hope they like each other. Oh, this is where everyone is.
I see the
We're
shiny
talking
spot.
to Erenville? Is Erenville who we're meant to be talking to?
It's no walk Lumat.
Oh yeah. You made it. Good. Then we're all here. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole roast colibri, but the contest won't wait for us forever.
Experience. 91?
It's gonna be weird seeing that go to 91.
On speaking to Arrowville, you need a lot of time for cutscenes. I'm good. I've acquainted the twins with the city as best as I could in a short time. Their unbridled enthusiasm made it rather difficult. Invariably, something would catch their eye, spurring them to run down an alley to investigate. 'Twas like herding a pair of unruly squirrels.
They were naughty, like children. Ha! I understand all too well. The Shargan had the same effect on me. Right then, now it's time we saw the inside of the palace. Papa will want to know I'm home and to meet the allies I've chosen. Given how impulsive he is though, there's no telling what we might be in for.
Yes, let me fight.
Oh, it's him, a Sistinian.
Yeah.
So they're just sparring then.
Estinian? When did he get here?
What's the point? Why is he here?
I thought we weren't taking them with us. The Scions. I thought they weren't coming with us this time, except these few.
Whenever my
Well, they
father spots
didn't.
a promising
They're gonna get here
opponent,
somehow.
He invites them to Sunperch to duel. Pressing duties or no, we can't resist a good fight.
So the one Estinian is crossing blades with.
Why is her dad a lizard?
Oh, come on. We've been playing SpongeBob. How did a crab have a baby whale?
This universe usually makes more sense.
That will do, Spearman.
Her mom must be a cat. His brother is masked.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that a dead head? Is that a lady head?
Know that you are the strongest I fought in many a moon, if not longer.
I mean, those would be magic
it is
and
the privilege of
strength,
a
right?
life long lived to face
Yeah,
such a
magic from the blue head.
soul.
If it's formidable you want, then look no further than that.
I think his other head's dead. Oh, thanks.
I see you, warrior.
The character models do look better.
We had no idea you meant to visit Tyrrell. I've seen what lies east. This time I chose west.
I
And thus did our itinerant dragoon make his travel plans.
You witnessed our bout. If you thought he was fearsome, that was with one head dozing.
I'm not sure I understand.
Sleeping.
Dozing, okay.
The old man has been feeling his years. The uncovered side is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat. But the head of reason, wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, the veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
Maybe you need a veil, baby.
Enough about me, Lamati.
What are you saying?
To hear of your adventures.
Lamachi.
Oh, my magical energies are not being restored anytime
That's what my
soon.
family calls me.
Oh. When last did we see you in the palace? Greetings, Solonesh.
It's Erenville now, Don Servant. I took the name while abroad, and have since grown accustomed to it.
Erenville. And these others? I assume are Lamati's recruited allies. Ha! All-tempered steel. Yet as much as I'd enjoy testing their metal, the hour of the right is at hand. I will summon the other claimants at once. Then I shall leave you to it. Good fortune, my friends.
Bah, 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 bah.
Oh, it's this knobhead again.
Claimants are assemble. The first promise, Zorolja. The second promise, Quona. The third promise, Uklamat. And lastly, the chosen of Mamuk.
That's her brother.
Jaja.
So her brother's Makoti. Or whatever they call him here.
You four
Horenso.
will compete in the right of succession, the outcome of which will decide who takes my place as Dawn Servant.
He's a machinist.
I am not the man I once was. My wiser half sleeps the days away. And it is time I yield my position. But mine is a torch that has never been passed. Tuliola is young. And so I look to the always for inspiration. The rite of succession. The means by which the autarch of Mamuk was chosen. Only the two-headed were deemed fit for this contest. But the Tuliola I built is a nation of many peoples. Our leader needn't have two heads, nor be a Mamulcha at all. So I gave the right of claimant, not only to the son I sired, but to my adopted children as well. Yet the opportunity to rule was still not equal. That is why a recent tournament offered a place in the contest as the winning prize.
Now you have us to compete against. Ah, though it seems the one head was already too
Well, there you
afraid
go.
to face us in the tournament.
Our brother was in Shock Tural leading the Landsguard on a campaign to eradicate a Tural Vidral. Anyone with sense would know he was too busy for games.
Now for the part you've been waiting to hear. The nature of the contest itself. To triumph in the right of succession, and thereby claim our nation's throne, you must travel the lands of Yogg-Tural and find the City of Gold.
El Dorado.
If I may, Father.
Speak, Kona.
The Golden City is an ancient Turali legend, but after so many failed attempts to find it, the story has become more fairy tale than fact. If you would charge us with such a quest, are we then to assume you have proof of the city's existence?
Are you for us proof, my unbroken word? For I have seen it with my own 4 eyes.
The city's real. All those years.
This was before the founding of Tuliyola. I traveled the lands of Tural with my companions. And we ended our journey at the gates to the Golden City. I mean to have you do the same. But in order to achieve victory proper, you need to break the seal I put in place. Bring them.
Let's.
The Tuliyola saga.
You will retrace the path I walked to unite our peoples, step by step. Along the way, 7 chosen electors will be waiting to measure your worth. Earn their keystones by performing the feats they ask of you. Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with the keystone, you'll have the key to unlock the seal on the Golden City's gates.
Assuming that's gonna be the dungeons.
So the contest
Yeah.
is in stages, none of which can be skipped by rushing to the ultimate objective.
Exactly. Exciting, isn't it?
Martial tournaments, hunting festivals, and now this? You do so love your contests, Papa.
And that's our bosses.
Were I a few years younger, I would have joined in myself, giving you a proper challenge. You may think the ride is tedious or nonsensical, or both. But I am yielding our nation's throne. Let me have this final indulgence.
A waste of time. Just name Bakunja as successor and be done with it.
The rite of cessation begins now. I'll be watching you progress with great interest. And Clemens, remember to collect your tablets before you leave. You are one of Lamachi's allies. Speak freely.
I am Cryle Baldessian, representative of the students of Baldessian. My name is perhaps familiar to you?
Ah.
It would seem you sent this letter to my orders some years ago. The ink has since faded and much of the writing is illegible. Even so, we managed to determine the essence of it. A request to investigate the Golden City, addressed to my grandfather, Galuf. Included with the correspondence was this earring. A fairy tale and a piece of jewelry were enough to convince my grandfather to sail halfway across the world. So there is surely some greater mystery at work here. On behalf of the students, I've come to seek clarification on the matter. Have you any knowledge you might share with me?
No, not at this time. I have tasked the claimants with finding the Golden City. To fulfill your request would afford one of them an unfair advantage in the right of succession.
That I decided to wear.
But once the contest is decided, I plan to entrust the entire truth to my successor. If you want to hear it, then you had best help Lamachi win.
Very well, Dawn Servant. On my honor as a student of Baldessian, I will find your Golden City. Thank you for hearing my petition.
How about that? She's grown into a remarkable young woman. You should be proud, Galuf.
Too late to change your mind now, I suppose. But are you sure you wish to be part of this? Our third promise is not wont to take no for an answer. Though you may have agreed to help, I worry that you were swept up in her relentless enthusiasm. Or perhaps you've been lured by the glory of the Golden City. Either way, this contest for the throne will place you and yours at the heart of political turmoil. If you are second-guessing your decision, tell me now. This may be my last chance to help you withdraw.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend. And there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
want to see where this journey leads. I've made my decision. I mean to see it through.
Oh, I'm not quite there. Where did you find him?
Find who?
I'm still talking to Aaronville.
Yeah, I'm there.
Is that so? I will speak no more of it then.
You found Grahatia there, though, didn't you?
As for my own involvement,
Flashback.
I can no longer conduct myself as a mere guide.
Oh, yeah.
Not after the Dawn Servant's revelation.
Here they come!
It's Seralja!
Such a fearsome name. Make no mistake, there goes Tuliola's mightiest warrior.
First promise, our village needs aid. The cold weather stunts our crops, and the children of our village go hungry. Once you ascend the throne, I beg of you, grant my people new lands, please!
Serelja. Take heart, tiller of the soil. The Resilion son, blood heir to the Dawn Servant, has heard your pleas.
Seralja, the first promise and commander of the Landsguard. Serelja, the Palacean. As he was so careful to remind the crowd, Seralja is indeed the natural child of Burul Jaja.
And Resilient Son, is that another title, like the first promise?
After a fashion, common knowledge has it that two-headed Mamulja cannot sire children, yet Seralja was born all the same, with the head of Resolve's features and the head of Reason's scales. An extraordinary example of life's unyielding resilience.
And a warrior's reticence. He says little, but the way he moves... I know a hardened soldier when I see one.
He's a natural swordsman, a gift he inherited from his father. Some even say that the son has already surpassed the sire. Should he come to power, the first promise means to employ that martial prowess in the conquest of foreign lands. For this, he and his supporters have been labeled expansionists. This puts him in direct opposition to Wuklamat, who advocates for the preservation of peace. You may recall that she spoke of a claimant who cannot be allowed to rule. That is Seralja, the warmonger.
Kyle, are you alright?
The echo. It gave me a glimpse into Zawalja's ambitions, deep and unknowable, like an abyss. Yet at the same time, a roaring, unquenchable fire. It was a trifle terrifying, to be frank.
Second promise, you must bring us more marvelous conveniences. More dirigibles and trains and the like. We need you in charge to make trading easier.
This is the mask they're talking about.
The elders, they complain about abandoning tradition. But we're not
Why
like
is
them,
good duck
afraid
feet?
of everything foreign and new. You have our wholehearted support. With your ingenuity and knowledge, you're sure to win the contest.
Forgive me, but the right of succession is
Oh
barely...
god, I've only just made it to the pretty
Hear
boy.
petitions if and when I am named Dawn Servant. If
Oh yeah,
you
we
will
are at the same
excuse me.
one.
Plain spoken, as always. That's our corner. Practical to a fault.
Here we have Kona, The second promise. You spent time as a pupil at Charlian's own studio.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see him in the halls once or twice. There was nothing to suggest he was Turali, much less from a royal family.
That was by design. He forwent his usual garb and took an Eorzean name to avoid attention.
So it was Kona who introduced the dirigibles. And the railway too, given what we just heard.
In furtherance of his goal, to enrich Tuliolal with every bright notion he learned of in Charlian. He is the hope of those who prize innovation. As aloof as he may seem, Kona and Wuklamat actually get along rather well. They bicker and banter as only close siblings do.
How gracious of you all to cheer the lesser Gleyhans. So, come now. What are you afraid of? I'm no different from your Dawn servant. That my kind should reign is Mamulja tradition, and has been so since before there was a Tuliyola. I'll brush aside your feeble contenders, and then you'll see who deserves your fealty.
Well said, brother.
The Mamulja finally found peace in Tuliolal. A pity those fanatics are intent on keeping that tradition alive.
The chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja, winner of the recent martial tournament, and the only claimant not of the Dawn's promise. His strength is undeniable, but you see how he is. A few devoted Mamulja are his only supporters.
What would he do with the throne should he win it?
His policies and so forth. I doubt he's thought much beyond winning the contest itself, but one thing seems certain. If he does become Dawn Servant, he will see the Mamulja exalted as the ruling class, and all others forced into subservience.
Sounds like another that cannot be allowed to rule.
Dang, everyone walked away before she came out.
We wish for one thing and one thing only, third promise. To abide together in harmony with our neighbors whom we love in this land we share. It is our way, the Turali way.
Galul Jaja built for us this peaceful nation, and we beg you to preserve it.
You have my word. I won't let your pleas go unanswered.
Until Tuliolal was founded some 80 years ago, this continent was ravaged by war. The eldest among us remember that dark era, and they are Wuklamat's most ardent supporters.
Apologies, it's hard to get away. This is Namika, my childhood nursemaid. She's been like a mother to me my whole life. I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted on seeing us off.
I place our precious third promise into your care.
Did you know Wuklamat was taking part in the rite of succession?
Of the Dawn's promise? I thought it was only Zoralja and Kona. If she has any accomplishments to her name, I've yet to hear them.
Compared to the two Mamulja, she pales in martial prowess. And then there's Kona, who's far and away the most educated of the bunch. I hate to say it, but it's hardly a competition.
It's fine. More than anyone, I understand how much better my brothers are than me.
Better? Woklamat. I have never thought of you as the lesser sibling. Your brothers may excel in their respective ways, but you boast qualities that both lack. A strength that is yours alone. Having cared for you for so long, I should know.
Thank you, Namika. Well, we ought to be on our way.
Yes, hurry along. I await word of your victory with bated breath.
Oh, don't.
I haven't killed anything. It's been 2 hours.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go and get in the shower. Wake me up after these fucking cutscenes. That's a big wave to someone who's like 2 foot away from me.
What?
She just did a really big wave to Namika, who was like 2 foot away from her.
It was like is it Chips Ahoy? Or Oreos? It was a commercial. Very similar.
Well, so much for the brief reunion I had in mind. Papa is not one to waste time when he decides to act. I'm used to it by now, of course, but others are often caught off guard. In any case, we should talk about how we're going to find the City of Gold. All we have to work with are the 7 tablets and their connection to the Turiel saga.
May I suggest first comparing the tablets against the pillars? We could check for any discrepancies between them.
Good idea. Let's go take a look. Oh, I've got to go back there. Wow, did you really just jump? Are we going all the way down?
Yep.
Well, we could just jump then. Did you jump all the way down?
Oh, I jumped all the way down.
Right, I'm at the actual Aetheryte.
Yep, I teleported.
Oh, I lost a lot of health doing that.
Go back up.
So we're going to...
Captains.
Oh god, there's a playable balloon race.
That makes everyone. Walk Limit, the tablets if you would.
Of course.
Everyone has a tablet? So let's compare them to their respective pillars. Keep an eye out for even the smallest differences. Why would it be different?
It might be a clue.
thought that's supposed to be the same. Like, that's the story of...
Yeah, but that's what you're supposed to presume, but probably, I'm presuming there's a clue on the tablet that will tell you something more. But no, unless I'm mistaken, they appear to be identical.
The only difference being that the tablets have hollows where the keystones are to be fitted.
So now we've established that the themes are the same, where do we go from
The Dawn Servant said we were to retrace the path he walked in uniting Tyrell's peoples, and that we would encounter 7 electors along the way.
When we have the answer here in front of us, then we have the answer here in front of us. Papa's path is all laid out in the Tuliyal saga. The events the glyphs portray, do we know the exact locations where they took place?
If one is close, we could go there and search for an elector. That would confirm we're on the right track.
Let me think. The Lair of Reeds was in the nearby Hanu settlement. Papa took me there once. It was during festival season and the whole village was alive with good cheer. There's also the Lair of Gold. That one involved the Peli village, which is about the same distance from here.
Before going anywhere, we should ask around about the road ahead. I heard a lot of talk as we toured the city about the storm we passed throughout sea. Apparently it ravaged Yogg-Tyrell several days ago. Since our roads are not as well paved as Eorzea's, they're more susceptible to damage from natural disasters. If we want to avoid wasting time taking a dead-end trail, I suggest we spend a few moments making inquiries.
If it's information we need, just leave it to me. I'll bring the information to us. Ellenville doesn't look like he's having a good time, you know.
No. It would be prudent to ensure we've prepared for the journey. I'll guide you to the accommodations I've arranged. He's like, fuck this place.
I need to go and get in the shower booth.
I didn't even leave town yet.
I will go to the accommodation and then sleep.
Sleep.
Is it down here? Are we going to... Wow, are we in there?
What?
It's just also lovely. It's like a honeymoon we're having. Oh, it's the inn room.
That's right. The reservation is under Wakalamet's name. If you don't mind, I'll leave my companions to you.
Certainly, sir.
I'll go and track down the third promise. Once you've finished organizing your gear, you can meet us outside Exbel of Yavtai.
It's horrible when you first look at it, isn't it? It's like, oh my god, what does that say? Greetings, visitors to Tuliyala, and welcome to the Freud Cabins. Whenever you're ready, I will show you. Okay, going to an inn room. Okay, this is where I'm going to sleep then, and you can get onto your Elden Ring that your stream says you've been playing all along.
Does it say that?
Yeah.
That'll be why I have one viewer. Why didn't you say earlier?
I did!
No, you didn't.
I did. I said you might want to change it.
You said change the title, not the game.
Yeah. I know, I said that you need to change your gameplay, what you're playing.
You said you need to switch it because I was stuck. I had to register.
No, I said you should change your game title.
And you have power to change the game title for me, woman.
Yeah, I don't remember how to. Do I have to just wait? Can I just... Is it change title?
I don't know.
hang on, let me try.
Yeah, I think you have to be in moderator mode.
Oh, I don't remember how to do it. I think you could do it just with a, like, an exclamation mark.
You probably can.
Mod view. Okay, I'm in mod view. Let me see if I mean, you're about to change and play that anyway now.
Yeah, because you're getting off. What's the quest name? Right of Succession. Let's see that.
Wait at the designated, yeah. Oh my god, I don't think my screen's big enough. I'll have to ask Benny and write it down. How do I get out of moderator mode there?
That's where you got in, I think. Alright, well, maybe I might be able to kill something next stream.
Yup. Right, I will log out. Let other people have a go. So it's going to be really bad then on Tuesday? When it's open to everyone?
Well, if I find out.
God. Oh, there's a little message regarding congestion. I'm going to read that. Operation during the congestion that may far more simultaneous logins compared to usual. I've added new worlds, player base has continued to grow. Oh yeah, Crystal is unavailable for travel. I thought it was Geneva that was the really big one.
What time tomorrow?
I don't know. Whatever time you're ready. It's you. It's me waiting for you to get up. Mm.
10 a.m. is at 3 o'clock for us.
Yeah. Isn't 10 a.m. a bit early for?
I'll say 10ish, 10 a.m. He said he's gotta go somewhere at 9, so.
Yeah, he's going to the store. Oh, it was nice chatting to him. Right, I'm gonna go and get in the shower.
Okay. That's it.